Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims 3 101 Dalmatians Challenge. And we are picking up right where we left off. If you will recall, Anita and Roger have had their 7th child. They have actually brought in their 7th baby, their 5th biological child together into the family. And they promptly brought him home from the hospital, put him on the floor, and left for a vacation. So I was actually told by some of you guys in the comments that special opportunity, you get this special opportunity to send the adults in the family off on like a 4-day vacation, and it's all paid. The teenagers can stay home and take care of the house. Well, apparently sometimes the adults never even return. They permanently glitch out and never even return to the family if you do that. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if Anita and Roger are going to die in some horrific style on their vacation. I'm still judging them for abandoning their newborn baby on the floor in the cabin. But things are going to get pretty interesting, because that means Tisha and Terry are actually going to step up to the plate, and they are going to try to take on the role of taking care of the baby, who, by the way, has been renamed. I realized Craig was really like a terrible name. I didn't like it for him. No offense to anybody who has that name. And I have renamed him Tobias. I just didn't like it. It didn't work with the family flow. So we now have Terry and his little brother Tobias, his first little brother. So how are we going to manage this with the teenagers? And then I realized something I have neglected to do, and something I think I want to do for this entire family, is that with our NRAS mod, we can actually homeschool our kids. So we're going to change everything, you guys. We are actually going to sign up the teenagers for homeschooling. I think we are even going to sign up the kids for homeschooling, and they are going to be permanently homeschooled from now on. So they're going to stay here on the farm, and I really love that idea, because that means no longer will they spend more than half their day in the far eons. I mean, look how far away school is for them. This is like when I used to live in the countryside as a kid, and it would take about an hour and a half on the bus. I'm not joking. We would have to get on the bus at about 6:20 in the morning. We would get to school at 7:40, start school at 8, and then it would take about another hour and a half after school to get home around 4:35. And it was miserable, because that was like 3 hours of commuting. Even though we didn't live very far, it was like maybe a 10-minute car ride. It's just that's how long it took for the bus to go everywhere and drop kids off, and it was awful. And I just feel for them, because look at these kids. They live on this farm. They have to come up this road. They have to go all the way up here, through town, around here, up to the school. And that's just too much. So we're actually going to sign all of the kids up for homeschooling and make them homeschoolers, and they're going to stay home and live on the farm and do their homework from here, and it's going to make it so much better. We are going to be able to really interact with everybody. We'll be able to set up school clubs. We'll be able to get Emma in that, Andrea, excuse me, not Emma, I'm mixing up the girls, oh my gosh. We'll be able to get Andrea in that painting class that she's always wanted to be in, because we can like come over here and like build a little house, or even if she had to come into town for her painting classes during the day, it would be fine, because we wouldn't have to have her locked at school all day long, come home exhausted, and not really get a chance to interact and see their characters develop. So that's what we're going to be doing. To sign everybody up for homeschooling, you actually have to send them over to town hall really quickly, I believe. I don't think they can sign up for homeschooling through the computer. Let me check really fast. And then we're going to notice the fact that the baby's on the ground. So we are going to be paying attention to that in just a second. Let's see. Can we actually... Let's see, place up for adoption, enroll in school. Can I do that from here? Let's see if we can enroll in school like on the computer really quickly. And then we're going to pay attention to the baby. Like, I have a feeling Terry is going to be like, I sense a disturbance in the force. And let's have him come down and pick up Tobias and notice like, hey, there's something wrong here. Lyra, how did you get over there? You were just asleep in the crib like half a second ago. Well, things are getting a little interesting. So yeah, Terry and Tisha, and now Tobias, that's adorable, all the T's, have just noticed. All right. Yeah, it looks like to enroll her in school, we actually need to send them to town hall. So that's going to be super easy. Just to show you guys. See, and there, Terry has just noticed his baby brother for the first time, you guys. He's like, what is this infant? What is this child doing on the ground? Oh my gosh. What's going on here? All right, this is pretty, it's a dramatic moment. It's a dramatic moment because he has just found his baby brother abandoned in the living room in the middle of the night, No explanation. His parents didn't even say goodbye. They just walked in and left again. I can't believe them. I just can't believe them. But I'm going to show you guys how I am going to sign up our Sims for homeschooling, just in case you've never done it before. I've never done it before. I tested it just briefly. Don't mind me. I'm going to teleport her over here because this is kind of ridiculous that we have to come over here for this. But then you send them into City Hall and you go enroll in homeschooling. Huzzah! There you go, Tisha. Yay! And Terry just picked up Tobias for the first time, which is so sweet. So he just picked up his baby brother. Then Tisha gets to come in and she's going to be homeschooled. Want the freedom to learn your way? Without the crowded and noisy classrooms, without the bossy teachers teaching you stuff you never use anyway. Enroll now in homeschooling and do it your way. So then you can accept the career. And just like that, she is now homeschooled. So we can keep her at the house. We don't have to send her all the way over to the school. Oh gosh, like everybody's clapping and cheering for her. And I just think it really, apparently Meredith got into the honor roll somehow. And I think it just really, really suits her. So she just enrolled in homeschooling. She wants to throw a team party while everyone's gone. No, I don't think so, sweetie. I don't think so. And now how it works is, oh my gosh, how did you get outside, Meredith? I don't even know what's going on with these kids. Distinguished director. That would actually be very suiting for Meredith and her urge to be creative and her imagination, wouldn't it? Oh gosh, and we only have one crib. Terry, good job pointing that out. We need to get another crib ready. Oh my goodness. But all right, let me get Tisha back over here so I can show you guys the homeschooling thing and how it works. So don't mind me. I try not to use cheats in our challenges. That's just to kind of, I think it's really silly. They can't sign up at the computer is what I'm saying. So now what she does is she can come over and choose download homework. Because as you can see, she still has homework that she's supposed to do. And now Terry's just jumping right to it. Now he's feeding his baby sister on the floor. Tisha will jump into it as well. And then there we go. She has received a new assignment from the online classroom. So now she should have, like, here's her old homework, so we can get rid of that. And she has new homework, and you just download the homework from the computer every day, and you do it just like homework normally is done. And then you stay home and you do whatever you think you need to do to improve your skills. So I love it. I'm going to sign all of the kids up for homeschooling really quickly, and then we will be back. All right, so there we go. We have gotten all of the Radcliffe Dearling kids enrolled in homeschooling, so we no longer have to worry about sending them off to the school. I'm actually so excited about that. I do not know why it didn't occur to me before, probably because I'm still so new to the NRAS mod and I'm still getting used to it. But the homeschooling means that we will be able to really work on their personalities. We'll really be able to bring them to life and have them do all sorts of club activities, have them do all sorts of class activities that we couldn't when their whole entire day was chewed up by going to school. Not to mention they can help out on the farm. We can really make this more like of a ranch style and farming style. We can get some gardening going. It should be really fun. All right, so I think that we actually need to have any interesting news. I think we need to have Terry and Tisha kind of start talking about this. Also, they got one of the cribs down from the attic and set it up so that Lyra and Tobias now have a spot to stay. And I think these two need to have some serious conversations about what to do now. Suddenly realizing that they're totally in charge. Thankfully, they've got enough of a sense of responsibility that I don't think they would get... The Irish Democrat is going to be rocking tonight. I don't think they're going to get into any trouble. And other than wanting to have a great date, their focuses are more on like becoming best friends. In fact, let's have him like, can he text? He cannot even text his mom. They have literally gone off of the map. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they have done that to their children. It's just so dramatic. I can't believe it. We'll have him come over and check the mail. In fact, we'll pay the bills. I bet he would feel so responsible if he goes ahead and he pays the bills. And we'll even accept gifts from friends because I don't even know who's been sending us gifts, but we need to find out because that's kind of awesome. And meanwhile, Tisha, I think, would want to spend a little bit of time working on her cooking skill because she has not learned the cooking skill yet. And that is something that she wanted to do. So we'll have her work on learning the cooking skill before the kids wake up today. So they're going to wake up pretty soon, start their first day of homeschooling. Kind of going to be coming to the rescue of not having to send them. Yeah, look at her. Not having to send them to school and explain like where the parents have disappeared to. So we'll have Tisha go ahead and make some food. Looks like the kids won't be waking up for a little while though because they're exhausted. So she can do a little bit of reading. Terry's being super responsible and figuring out how to forge checks and pay the bills. Thank you so much to Dalek Rocks for a gift. So we're going to accept A new easy machine, a PC. That's actually super useful. We can put it somewhere and say that it is the kids' PC to use for their, whoops, yes, I do want to send a gift back. But we'll say it's like the kids' PC, and we'll send a surprise gift box, and then thank you so much. There we go. So this is just like Terry accepting all of this stuff for the family. Thought you might be able to use a little pick-me-up. Please enjoy something special from me to you. Yay! All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, another one. All right, sweet. And it's a lamp! And if you guys want to send gifts to the Radcliffe Dearly family and you have Sims 3, you can totally do that too. There we go. By like being my friend on Origin, and then you can send gifts like that. So I'm glad that they had a good time. I think Terry's just proud because he's paid the bills and maybe just like pretended to be his parents, forged the check somehow. So he's probably going to be happy about that. He's really tired. The baby's tired, or the baby's hungry though. So I think he'd be worried about the baby. So we'll send him over, give bottle to Tobias. Thankfully, he knows about making bottles because he is taking care of his siblings for so long. And Tisha, I think, would be really worried. Now she's starting to worry, I think, about nutrition, making sure the kids have the proper kind of nutrition. Is Lyra tired? Yeah, Lyra is about to fall asleep any second now. Look at that little alien head nod off. There she goes. And then we have somebody. Let's let him bond. Oh, Dwight? Alicia? Alicia just gave birth. Tisha, that's your family. I wonder how she feels about that. Tisha now has a half sister named Corinne. That's 3 half siblings that she's got, that she doesn't have. Like, none of her family has the same parents, I think, except for her. No, apparently they do, or something. Tisha, you have a new half sibling. Congratulations. Born at the same time. I guess in her mind, she has 2 half siblings because Tobias and her sister Corinne were born pretty much the same day. Well, that's interesting. All right. And I think that Terry would actually spend a little bit of time maybe snuggling and playing with Tobias. Then we'll put Tobias in the crib. I think we have some special baby related items, but what would be really cool actually is if Tisha or Terry, probably Terry, went to the consignment store and saw if there's any of those baby related items for sale, like the little store items that you can put them in, like the high chair, the little rocker. So we'll look for those baby related items later. We can even send him to the consignment store, and if he doesn't find it, we'll just buy it. But Terry's a little worried about that. I think he's going to go ahead and extreme nap on his parents' bed because he wants to be downstairs near the baby. And Tisha, like I said, she's probably just focused on like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? It's Meredith's birthday. Roger and Anita are going to be missing Meredith's birthday. My jaw is on the floor. I don't think Meredith feels bad at all anymore about having stolen all of those gemstones from her parents for her imaginary friend. I'm sort of blown away. Also, Meredith did have that want for just a second to become a film director. I actually was going to snag that, but when I went to check on it, it had vanished. But we'll keep an eye out because I think film director, writer, those kinds of creative work things are perfect for Meredith. And if you guys remember, when she fulfills that lifetime wish, whatever it may be, that is when she is going to be able to use the potion and bring her imaginary friend Pat to life. So Pat's not going to be able to be brought to life until she fulfills a really difficult creative like arch that way, and I think that's a pretty good one. All right, and then there's a kitten that's been adopted. Wonderful. Meredith is going to have her birthday today. I think Tisha and Terry would scrounge up some pocket change and go to the consignment store to buy Meredith a gift too. I can't believe this. I can't believe this has been done. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so exciting. I love the drama of it all. All right, Tisha, are the girls about to wake up? It is about... they're at varying stages of about to wake up, and I think Tisha is getting a little bit tired. So we're going to send Tisha over here to serve some breakfast up. She's going to be serving up some waffles, because I think she's worried about the kids. Like, she's used to that kind of feeling. She's used to knowing what it feels like when your parents just suddenly vanish. They're supposed to be home and they're not home, and suddenly you're all alone. Tisha grew up with that. So I think she would be a little bit disturbed at what's happened with Roger and Anita. Like, she's really looked up to them her whole life. Well, Alicia's being lazy today. She should have been at work right now. She just gave birth, for crying out loud. Oh my gosh, game. But I think that she would be a little bit disturbed by Roger and Anita just vanishing like that. And she wants to show that she can do right by the kids. So I think she's going to take her role very, very seriously as nanny today. All right, and where are you going, sweetie? Feeding a treat? So Emma wants to feed a treat. Is Emma the one who we normally have? No, Emma, and that's Emma's old homework. Emma wants to feed a treat, but I think we'll go ahead. Emma, we're going to get you started for the day. So why don't you come over here and you go ahead and shower. And then let's see. Meredith, what do you want to do? Dirty surroundings. Apparently she's complaining about something being dirty. Do you have something in your inventory that's dirty? No. I think she's going to play with Pat first thing in the morning while waiting for breakfast. But yeah, I think that Tisha is just way... Oh no, Tobias. The horrible thing has just shown up for Tobias too. I think she's way concerned about the fact that... oh gosh, is the dog chasing? I think Ezekiel is like, finally, because Rolly's gone and no longer is he getting chased by the Dalmatians in our lot. So there he goes. But yeah, anyway, like I was saying, Tisha's worried about the girls, and she's a little bit disturbed by the family that she's loved so much and really looked up to, in her eyes, kind of just vanishing on their kids. So she wants to give them the benefit of a doubt, but she's very concerned. Andrea has just woken up and she wants to read a book all on her own, The Warlock of Palladia. We're playing with Pat over here. Should be a good breakfast. It should be a pretty good breakfast. The dogs are going to have to fare for themselves a little bit today. Terry will have him wake up to the... Yeah, he's about to wake up from his nap anyway. And we'll have him come in and start eating. Does Perdita have fleas? Perdita has fleas, so we'll cure her fleas. Tisha is learning that cooking skill like no tomorrow. And it's a healing... Lots of hail coming down. Oh, did we burn the pancakes, Tisha? No, those look perfect. Tisha, A+. All right, Tisha. Wonderful. Yes, those pancakes do look so good. I'm so proud of you, Tisha. And I think she definitely would be the kind of person to call the entire household to the meal, because she probably believes in it being really, really important for kids to like eat dinner together. She really wants to have the kind of functional family that she did not grow up with here in this family. And I think that's why she's so surprised by the fact that Roger and Anita just vanished. But she's sort of trying to look at it as like, maybe this is just a one-time thing. I'm just going to step up to the plate. You know, they're both about to age up and have their birthdays. But I think she'd be really, really, really worried about the fact that they're not going to be here for Meredith's birthday. That's a huge deal. That's like a really huge deal. -2 days on the honor roll, as if Meredith was doing great. All right, but see, Meredith can have more time to read books and develop her writing skills. The kids will just really be able to thrive now that they're not going to be sort of contained by the school. So I'm really, really, really happy about homeschooling them. All right. Oh, Tisha's getting a phone call. I wonder who it's from. Actually, let's answer the phone. Is it from her mom or someone like that? Hey, I heard your parents are out of town. You should throw a party. Ah, no, go away. That's probably like her brother. All right. What are we talking about doing the laundry? See, we could even do the laundry. Now that we have all of the kids home. Paint. Oh my gosh. Learn the painting skill. That's something that Emma wants to do. And now she can do that. So the girls will have time to work on logic skill. I am really happy about this. And really nice quality waffles. Everybody should say thank you to Tisha for that. Uh-oh. Is the toilet clogged? Oh, thank goodness. I was going to be like, well, Terry's going to have his, like he unclogged a toilet the other day. He's going to have another experience of doing that. All right, so let's go ahead. Where's actually her food should still be on the table. No, don't put away leftovers. All right, come over here and grab a fresh plate then. You silly goose. And then Andrea's trying to be good and like clean everything up. I wonder what Emma's job. Emma's very neat and tidy. So I think, oh, see, we can start doing it like daily chores with each of the kids. So I think that Emma's job would be to make all of the beds. Meredith's job is probably supposed to be dishes, but Andrea usually does her own. And Andrea usually collects the eggs from the chickens. So we'll start having it set up so that the kids will have chores now that we don't have to worry about them just vanishing off to school every 2 seconds. I am, as you can tell, a big fan of homeschooling. Maybe it's because I was homeschooled for a huge portion of my own life growing up. And you really, and then I homeschooled the kids that I nannied, my nieces that I nannied. And you really do get so much more done. I'm not going to lie. Come on, you can do it. Can't you eat? Come on, you can do it. You can do it, Tisha. Please don't starve to death. All right, Meredith, where are you headed off to? No, Meredith, you're supposed to clean up these dishes. I think Tisha would say something about that. Come on. What's happening, Tisha? Why are you not able to eat your food? Can you not sit? Oh boy. We'll have to see if we can save this child. All right, and this one, I know this is my fault. The bunk bed's facing the wrong way. Sorry, Emma, that's probably sending you up a wall. But now we can send Emma upstairs. Well, actually, they need to do homework, don't they? So we'll send Emma over to download her homework for the day. This is going to be so exciting. Actually getting time to interact with the kids. Huzzah! I'm going to sit Tisha down. Terry's going outside to check on the dogs outside. And I need to make sure Tisha doesn't starve to death. Is it because you're so tired? Can you not? Let's see if I can get her to eat leftover strawberry pie. Tisha, you can have whatever you want right now. As long as you eat, please. And then Andrea has apparently clogged the toilet. So guess what Terry's going to have a chance of doing? This is going to be really fun, seeing as the kids kind of step up and try to fill out the role their parents normally have. We'll feed the chickens, harvest eggs, and then I think she might even play with little Allison. I think that little Andrea could find herself distracted by wanting to spend time with some of the family puppies. Tisha, can you eat? Okay, I think she's too tired to eat. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and let her sleep. Actually, she would sleep in her room. So I'm going to let her sleep. Would she check on the babies first? Yeah, check on this baby, check on this baby. All right, she should be okay. In fact, I don't think she could sleep. I think she would just nap. I think she and Terry would feel too nervous and they would just like endlessly nap. And I think that Meredith is going to put away the leftovers now. Hey, you! Emma, you were supposed to come over here and you were supposed to download your homework, lady. Get over here and download your homework. Don't think I'm not watching, because I am. Tisha, are you doing okay? Bathe until clean. Are you doing all right here, lady? You're supposed to come over and take a nap. Is there something blocking everybody going on over here? All right, we'll take care of this. All right, Meredith, you have 2 more dishes to put away. Put away leftovers. Ew, poor Andrea just picked up a rotten egg. Not cool for her. So where did Andrea go? She's off to play with a puppy now. So she found a rotten egg. I guess it just gave her, the disgusted moodlet, but nothing else. And there's her old homework. We'll go ahead and get rid of it. All right, and Terry is, no, Terry, you need to go ahead. If Perdita is going to come up, go give her a flea bath then. So we'll see if we can bathe the dogs. All right, Meredith, can you reach those waffles? All right, wonderful. And Emma just got her homework assignment. Great. All right, this is how it's going to go down. This is how it's going to go down. Let's see if I can get the girls combined at the table now that they're sort of in a good mood. Let's come and get you to download your homework as well. There we go. See, we could even have Meredith be able to join the book club. There's all sorts of opportunities that we can do. Phooey, Terry, if you're going to bathe the dog, you can't bathe her over here, for crying out loud. You have to bathe her outside, or you have to bathe her in the barn. All right, so we'll line everybody up, and we're going to send you over here too. And then hopefully they won't wander away on me before we're ready. And then Meredith is downloading her homework. And let's see, Emma, you're going to come over and you're going to download your homework. We'll just have you do that on this computer. Excuse me, Andrea. I'm sorry, girls. I'm sorry. I'm just so flustered because it's so exciting to have them do their own thing. And we're going to have you do your homework. Come on, sit down and do your homework. There we go. And then we'll get the sisters over here as well. Oh, and then we can't forget that actually yeah, Terry and Tisha also have to come over and do their homework as well. So we'll see. Let's send you over here. And then let's set Meredith over here too. And then is Terry. Terry's going to be filling up food bowls. I could see how he would say his homework is worth waiting for just a little bit until the food bowls are filled. Wait, you're supposed to be bathing a dog. Hi, I caught him. He's going to have to get rid of the fleas and fill up food bowls. So I could see how he would say that training, or if not training, at least feeding and taking care of the dogs should come before he gets himself all distracted. And thankfully, for our two teenagers, the toddler and the baby are still asleep. And then do homework with, and we'll have her do homework with Emma. And then do homework with Andrea. And so we're going to have this big little homework pile, because I think the kids are going to be excited to try to get their homework done as quickly as possible, because they know the sooner they get this done, the sooner they can go out and start doing whatever they want. And I'm going to do this. No, hide headline effects on, for crying out loud, Siri. There we go. So we can see what they're all talking about, or we can get down here without the plumb bobs. And there we go, you guys. So it's a little bit of a rocky start as I get used to everything. Every time I think I've got control of the Radcliffe Dearly family, I shift something up somehow. Alien abductions, or how we're going to take care of our dogs. But I think I am just thrilled beyond belief to be able to do the homeschooling, because I feel like we'll actually get a chance to know our kids now. So we're going to work on that this time around. The girls, and they'll bond as a family. That makes me even happier, because now they'll have a chance to actually interact like this every day, form new memories, be able to play together and work on the farm together. I am just thrilled. This is going to be really amazing. All right, but we do have to face the fact that, guess what? Somebody has her birthday today, and her parents aren't home. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. In fact, I think Terry is going to have to just get a shot of coffee next time and go into town, go to the consignment store, and try to find a gift for his sister somewhere, because it's Meredith's birthday and it's looking like their mom and dad are not going to be home. So I will see you guys for that chapter in the Radcliffe Dearly 101 Dalmatians family drama next time. Bye, guys.